Hi, I'm Samantha Unger.
And I'm Dakota Bird.
We're from Period D, World History, and it's October 11th, 2013.
And we're doing a project on Hinduism and Buddhism.
Dakota's going to talk about Hinduism,
while Sam talks about Buddhism.
Then we'll both compare and contrast them, then talk about Jainism, all while the background changes and some music plays.
Like this. And this. But a little softer.
Anyways, here's Dakota with the Hindu report. Dakota?
Thanks, Sam. They don't have a specific god. All their gods, Shiva, Vishnu, Shakti, etc., were regarded as manifestations of single reality. Same terms are the Upanishads, the Hindu teacher's explanation of the Vedic hymns. The Vedic hymns were the main written words of Hinduism. Hymns, rituals, and incantations. Mokshas were a perfect understanding of all things. They also believed in Atman, internal individual soul, the Brahman, eternal world soul. Now for a quote. Truth is, 1. Sages call it by different names, by Gandhi. The Hindus had 4 purposes in life. Dharma, fulfilling it. Artha, prosperity. Kama, enjoyment. Moksha, enlightenment.
Okay, on to Buddhism! Now for the quote of the day. Ahem. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past nor to worry about the future, but to live the present moment wisely and earnestly. That's by Gautama Buddha. Now let's dive into Buddhism. It's practiced in these top 10 countries from 1 to 10. China, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, South Korea, Taiwan, Cambodia, and India. It was founded by Siddhartha Gautama. He was known as Buddha, or the Enlightened One, because he searched for enlightenment for 6 years. He came to understand the 4 main ideas he called the 4 Noble Truths. They were: life is filled with suffering. The suffering is caused by people's temporary desire for temporary pleasures of the world. To end the suffering is to end desires, and to end desire, one should follow the 8-fold paths. They were like the handbook for how to act. They included right views, resolve, speech, conduct, livelihood, effort, mindfulness, and concentration. This is the middle way. If you followed this, you could have reached nirvana, which was like heaven in Christian terms. He eventually referred to the religious community. He also rejected the caste system, which meant his religion was filled with craft people. It also included women, even though he thought they would just distract the men from their religious duties. He had gained many followers in northeast India. They didn't believe in a god, Atman, eternal soul, Brahman. They did believe in karma and reincarnation, though. Some rituals were mantras, sacred sounds like Om Mani Padra Hum. Also, mudras. They were hand gestures used in meditation. They also helped depict scenes in paintings or statues. There were many types of meditation: samatha, to bring out mental calmness, and insight meditation, to realize important truths. They also had prayer wheels. It was a decorated metal cylinder on a rod handle with a scroll printed with a mantra. They recited the mantras while turning the wheel or rod. They had many sacred texts. One was a Tibetan monk's point of view about the stages of death, called the Tibetan Book of the Dead. Not very original, I know. Anyway, there was a Tripitaka, or the Pali Canon. They were the earliest collection of Buddha's teachings. Tripitaka means 3 baskets. It was also called the Pali Canon after the language it was written in. It had up to 50 volumes. There was also the Mahayana Sutras, which were added to the Tripitaka. There were over 2,000 written between 200 BCE and 200 BCE. when the Mahayana Buddhism developed. Unlike Buddhism and other religions, Hinduism can't be traced back to one founder with a single set of ideas.
The moksha in Hinduism and nirvana in Buddhism are similar. Both involve having a perfect state of understanding and a break from reincarnation.
They both have influenced each other constantly. To the Hindus, Buddha was a reincarnation of one of their gods, Vishnu.
Now on to Jainism.
Well, the founder of Jainism is Manavara. He was born in 599 BC and died 527 BC and believed nothing should be harmed in the universe.
5 million Jains remain in India. They preach tolerance of all religions, therefore no missionaries or representatives were sent out.
Due to their refusal to hurt another living thing, their businesses remained in business, and because of this, they were a very wealthy community.
They also believe that the universe and everything in it is everlasting.
And according to them, the universe has 3 parts: the heavens, earthly realm, and the hells.
There's 7 levels of heaven, 7 of the earthly realms, and 8 hells.
They believe in many deities that differ in power, some being more human than God, but they don't technically believe in one main God.
They, however, believe in karma and reincarnation.
Depending on your karma, you could be sent to reborn in the earthly realm, or get liberated and go to heaven or go to the hells.
However, unlike other religions, it got colder the further you went into the hells, and once you were punished enough, you were reborn.
Today, the center of Jainism is India. They have monks that have to take the 5 great vows. No violence, you have to be honest. No stealing, no romance, and no possessiveness.
They have meditation like Hinduism and Buddhism, but it's to achieve a peaceful state of mind and involves chanting mantras.
Mantras in Jainism are supposed to dispel evil, cure illness, and bring good fortune.
Jainists also have sacred texts like Tattva Sutra, Kalpa Sutra, and Uttaradhyan Sutra, etc.
These contain teachings of Mahavira and other Tirthakas. They contain many different subjects: medicine, mathematics, cosmetology, physics, etc.
Now let's hear some words from Gandhi about Jainism. Once the soul becomes the master of his mind, it can produce amazing powers.
And that was he said, she said, Gandhi said.
And that was the end of the project. Just a few more words.
That's all, folks.
Any questions?